Hey everybody, Joe Casaboni here, and today I am going to try out a new product from a new sponsor for my podcast, How I Built It. They're called Hostinger or Hostinger. I'm going to need to clarify that before I do the ad read. But before I do the ad read, I wanted to go through the setup process. So they are an affordable managed WordPress host. They wanted to grab some time on the show, and so they've set me up with a business WordPress account. But I need to go through the setup process, so I figured let's do this live. I have not seen the product yet. I haven't done the setup process at all. So let's go ahead and do that now. So I'm here in my account. I'm going to click setup. It's going to bring me to a setup page. So this will be a guide to get my website live in just a few minutes. I need to name my website. So they have three options here for domains. And let me shrink my head so that I'm not in the way. They've got three options for domains. I can claim a free domain, I can buy a domain, or I can use an existing domain. Since I have a free domain with account, I'm going to grab that. And I knew I would need to have a domain ready, so I'm going with smarthometuts.com. I've always wanted to have a blog for smartifying your home, and man, the domain competition for this out there is pretty stiff. So maybe that's a bad sign for my project. But smarthometuts.com is available, so we'll do that search. Okay, so we'll grab that. And I want to build a new website versus migrate my website. Pretty cool that they make that an option. And I'm going to go with WordPress. I don't need WooCommerce, but you can also choose from, I'm assuming this is pronounced Zero, or some other CMSs. But I'm on the business WordPress plan, so better go with WordPress. So we will go with the email address I have on the account, and then we'll generate a password, which I will promptly change after this video. And then we'll continue. And now I get to pick a theme, choose the layout that I can customize later. This is great for people who don't necessarily have WordPress tools in mind. So I'm going to go ahead and pick one just to see how this goes. This is going to be a pretty smart homey blog. So I'm going to look at some that might help with that. So let's see. Just looking at these are all there. There's a problem in the WordPress space that they say all websites look the same, and I'm having that trouble here. But let's see what this looks like. Okay, so this is a big old landing page. If we go to the blog, that's the one that I'm most concerned about. So this, this is like a nice featured area here, and then, yeah. Okay, so this looks good. I'll select this and continue. And we won't be going through the site setup process. I'm just going through the hosting setup part because that's who we're talking about here. So great. I've got my chosen website location. Let's change that. I'm in North America. So got the domain, the CMS, the admin email, and then the theme of choice. Click Finish Setup. All right, and now we wait. That was really fast. Just getting to this screen. So we'll see how long this takes. I'll let you know if I have to cut anything out. The country I'm registering this in is, so here's something that concerns me a little bit, right? Is I would hope for who is privacy here, but let me pick the appropriate country. I just realized that I can type here, United States, personal. So I do need to add contact details here. All right, so the site's initialized. It's uploading now. I'll let you know if I cut anything out, or the transition will probably be obvious, but we want to see how long this takes. I've used other hosts I don't want to name any of them, but there are a few that, look at that. Wow, that was really fast. There are a few where the site setup, even on their pro plan, took over 10 minutes, which is bad. So, all right, so I can go right to my WordPress admin area if I want, and this might take some time. Oh, wow. Domain's working. It's not secure. So, we'll touch back on that, but it's got information. There's a migration tool. It's got some pre-installed plugins. Oh my god. Uh, like migrate Astro widgets, which is, I've never heard of Astro widgets before. Let me move my face again. Sorry. WP Forms Lite, starter templates. So this is really interesting, actually. They have a lot of Brainstorm Force stuff, but and they have Elementor pre-installed. Ah, okay. So this is, wow, this is really, really interesting. And hey, it explains why all of the sites looked the same. They are using Astra with pre-made templates. Ah, this is so smart. I mean, I love Astra Pro. So I think that this is a really cool move, right? Because they're giving you a diverse set of templates, but if it falls on support to help you with something, they're always using Astra, right? So you can either say, well, hey, you're using a custom theme, or we know for a fact you're using Astra. I think that's really smart. So I'm going to actually write that down, right? Because part of the reason I'm doing this is to have some notes to talk about when I do the ad read. So Astra for all themes, that's really good. All right. So that was the WordPress dashboard. Let's go to manage site and see what that looks like from the hosting side. Because again, this video is less about WordPress and more about the tools they make available for you to manage WordPress. And so I'm going to hide my head here now because there's some information over here. So let's see. Force HTTPS. I'm going to turn that on. Okay, so the SSL certificate costs $12. That is, I'm gonna see if there's another way to do Let's Encrypt, because I mean, honestly, I think all hosts should offer Let's Encrypt. It's a free way to get an SSL certificate. So, list of installed certs. If I click Get It Now, I have to pay for it. Or I can generate my own. So theoretically, I can generate a Let's Encrypt certificate, and put it here. I've got the DNS editor. WordPress is here, so I can, let's see if I can grab. So I'm looking at my dashboard, plugins. I can activate and deactivate plugins right from the hosting dashboard here, which is cool. They've got cache going. I can turn on maintenance mode. That's pretty cool. So the only thing, and I understand, right? Because they are a low priced hosting option, and $12 lifetime is not bad, right? Yes, you can get it for free. Yes, maybe hosting companies should include it. And with Let's Encrypt, it's something that you need to make sure is renewed every 3 months. So most hosting companies will handle that for you, or should handle that for you. But I mean, $12 for the entire time you have a website compared to the price of old SSL certificates is very low, right? You could be paying $40 or $50 a year for an SSL certificate from some other places. And then Cloudflare for $10 lifetime is also really good. Multiple installs of WordPress, really good. I can easily update PHP. I'm running the 7.2 version. I might want to go up to 7.4 because there are generally performance and security improvements, daily backups. So, I mean, this is a good, I think aside from SSL, this is a good option for a lot of people. So if I just go to their website, we can look at the pricing. All right, so plans from 99 cents. And again, this is just like an introductory video. But yeah, so they've got plans starting at 99 cents. At $2.59 a month, you get so that's okay. So this is interesting actually. You get a free SSL certificate. You do get a free SSL certificate on certain plans. So it might just be that they set me up with a free account and there are certain overhead costs, right? So it looks like you do get a free SSL certificate. Good on them. A free SSL certificate for your website. Annual business plans include it. Encrypts data. So, all right. So great. So my only knock is not even a real knock. And this is, so you get a lot, and it's like I said, it's really affordable. So I would I can't speak to the performance aspect yet, but feature rich. Their service is fast. It looks really nice. So they're obviously doing something good here. I don't think I would be opposed to hosting a blog here. Clearly I'm not, because I now have a new blog here. But definitely check out, again, this is Hostinger or Hostinger. I will have a link in the description for this video below to a special offer for my podcast listeners. And since you're watching this video, I'm going to include you in the podcast listener family. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up down below and subscribe to this channel for more great content.